Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And they're dealing with two injuries. One of their stars out, no doubt will have an impact on this game.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Kyle Kuzma out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Wizards, we've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. And it's Champagnie at power forward. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Lillard can't get it to go. Poole outside. Here's Coulibaly. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Kuzma. Let's go with a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Yeah, and this is the shot Kuzma wanted. He's put in the work to be consistent from the corners.
Poole. Walk up 2 there.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Lopez. Following the score by Washington. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Muscling in for the basket. Lillard showing that mental toughness to get in there.
Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now here's Lillard. 17 points in his last outing. Driving in. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. And he makes it on the layup. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Portis. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Lopez passes to Trent. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Poole. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lillard passes to Portis. Kuzma outside. That three's off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The finish! And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And how about Kuzma shifting into fifth gear on that break?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
And Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Here's Sarr, and he gets it to go.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning. But they were just totally outclassed.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. Prince is checked in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Brogdon. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it to George. To the inside. Kispert outside. Brogdon from outside. No luck on that one. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Prince. Here's Sims. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Holmes. Poole against Porter. Here's George. The kick out to Poole. Launches it. Counted from distance. Poole's got 11.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Kyle Kuzma out there with Green. Then there's Prince. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Livingston in at center.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Middleton against Green. Middleton, no good. The Bucks trail by 9. From behind the arc. And there's Green on the assist by Porter. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Prince. Smart against Porter. Over Smart. Now here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Smart outside. Beyond the arc. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Picked by Prince. Porter from outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. That shot missing. Smart with the defensive effort. Washington leading by 7. Kispert outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green. For Milwaukee, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Smart. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant.
Timeout,
Did you
timeout.
have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And Washington will go for a different look here. Sars checked in for George. Champagny comes in for Kispert. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Jordan Poole in for Smart. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Livingston. Portis comes in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Prince. Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. And the Bucks miss again.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Oh, what an effort by Poole.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
The Bucks trail by 11. Trent for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Wizards have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Poole. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, B.A., it is spectacular.
Kuzma's checked in for Porter Jr. And the free throw, no good.
Develop his game is more focused on becoming a more consistent player in this league.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it. Now Poole, man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Lillard. He has 7. Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Middleton on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. And that one's good. Middleton.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Lillard against Poole. Trent outside. And that one is hammered home.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Washington Wizards.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
When I look at the Wizards, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? This is exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole, and Nassar, and it's Champagnie at the power forward. That's the group for Washington right now.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Trent outside. Poole against Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Poole. Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Washington leading by 13. Middleton passes to Sarr. Here's Champagnie. Poole for three. Rebounded by Trent.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Up top, Portis. Lots of room. Count it.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And right here, an intimidating group. the leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Third is Brook Lopez.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Poole from long range. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been called streaky before, but Jordan Poole is getting it going here on fire offensively.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Lillard looking around. Oh, Damian Lillard. Serious hops.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Portis' shot is off. Wizards leading by 13. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh! Rebounded by Lopez.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Portis. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sarr's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And that one drops for him.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard against Poole. The shot by Lillard, no good. Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Poole gets it in close. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now.
And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Portis outside. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And another miss by Milwaukee. Wizards leading by 17. Here's Poole. Here he goes. It's good. Poole's got 32 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And here's Trent. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Lillard outside. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Champagnie. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 19.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Poole, the pass to Middleton. Here's the 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
For three, here's Lillard. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Poole left side. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Taking a look at the Bucks. Prince is out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2 spot. With the floater, Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Right side, Brogdon. For three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Prince. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The rebound by Sims. The Bucks trail by 16. Rollins passes to Green. Count that bucket.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Back to Middleton. Pass to Kispert. To the wing on the left. Brogdon from outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by Brogdon. For Washington, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Nope, 4 for 7 now. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. On the wing, Porter shoots it from the corner. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Smart. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Timeout. And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Sars checked in for George. Champagnie comes in for Kispert. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Poole in for Smart. Kuzma outside. Yes, it's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Poole. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Poole's got 34 points. The Bucks trail by 19. Lillard passes to Trent. Back to Lillard. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton passes to Poole. Now Coulibaly. From deep. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by the Wizards. Champagnie's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Poole. Count it. Good. Poole's got 36 points.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Lillard with the ball. Pass to Trent. And And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter here. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Middleton.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Lillard. Gets it to fall from the right block. Lillard's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jordan Poole.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And he lobs it up. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Lillard against Poole. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Free throw, no good for Lillard. Prince against Brogdon. Back to Kispert. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Jordan Poole.
All right, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share. Victory Hand.